Welcome,
Hey,
welcome.
welcome y'all to Shade and the City and When Tay Talks, of course. Thank you guys for joining us for the Love After the Lockup, Season 7, Episode 10, The X-Files, okay? Thank y'all for being here with us on this Monday night. I know some of y'all are probably watching Game 3. I understand. Go Knicks. Shout out to the Knicks, okay? But yeah, if you guys haven't already, wherever you're watching from, please go ahead. Make sure you hit that like button as you're coming in. And if you're liking the vibe, go ahead and subscribe to both channels, okay? To both of us. And go ahead and hype this video up if you got any hype left, because I know it starts over tomorrow. So if you need to come back to the video tomorrow to hype it up, we'll take that too. Okay? But y'all, we got a lot to get into. Let me go ahead and run this intro. When we get back, we're going to get messy, okay? Because it's Love After Lockup. And let's get shady, y'all.
Last drip on the skyline pain. Shade in the city, true hit like a banger. I said it, I meant it, no need for disclaimers. Haters right away, but they just false claimers. Concrete beats are heavy like cinder. Looking for one, but the streets feel winter. No filters, no edits, I'm raw with my splinters. My life a movie, they watching the trailers. Said it is sick, I'm not gonna hold you. Shade in the city, the life in the mold. You like and subscribe if you feeling the vibe. This is my word, I just let you inside. Said it, the city, I'm not gonna hold you. Shade in the city, my words gon' console you. Like and subscribe if you feeling the vibe.
That I'm first, because I feel like I always get the best couples for the most part. And then as I be watching it, I be like, oh, I feel so bad for Tay. I feel so bad for Nails. I be like, thank God.
Mine wasn't that bad.
Yeah, Kay, no, I have to collectively
she got Kaylee. I was like,
yeah. Once I saw she had Kaylee, I said, well, you know.
Hey, Joseph. Hey, Blatant Truth.
Hey, Blatant Truth. Let me see these comments. Hey, Joseph. Welcome, y'all. This was a little filler episode. I give it a C. Okay, Joseph. Okay. I mean, oh, you love the collab. Thank you, Blatant Truth. Our HR. Look, that's our HR person. Y'all know. You look, I'm surprised you didn't come get me this weekend, Blatant Truth, because I damn sure took off work. But I got permission. I got permission from the people. They said, girl, take the weekend off. We ain't got nothing to talk about because won't nothing happening on Beyond the Gates. But anyway, y'all. So we start off this episode, you know, we kicking it off with Gigi, Moo Moo, Damon, and Bonita Applebaum. She got it going on, okay? So look up, go ahead, Tay. So Gigi's friend Michelle, she comes over to help her celebrate and decide what she gonna wear when she go to pick up Damon, which was so crazy because she just put on like a sweatsuit. Like, I didn't think that took, like, I would never call Nails or Tay over and be like, girl, help me pick out this sweatsuit to go get this man. And I could see Nails, and y'all know me and Nails have had our battles when it comes to getting ready to go places, okay? And the first thing she would have said is, girl, are you going to the grocery store or are you going to meet your man? She would have never let me go out the house like that.
Like this, even the outfits that she was laying on the bed, I was looking like.
Right. What? So in the meantime, you already know, I tell you, take all the time you need. BTG has been born. Girl, Blatant Truth, I don't know if you on the TikTok or you on the X, but the people have been going off today about today's episode. I ain't gonna spoil it for you if you ain't watched it already, but the people are not happy. Not at all. That's all I'm gonna say. So then we move on. We see Moo Moo's mama. I forgot her name. Did anybody get her name? Nah, because it wasn't y'all seen. I understand.
Yes, yeah, Mammy.
Okay. So Moo Moo's mammy and stepfather come over to visit Bonita with the grandchildren. And she admits, you know, the mama said, I admit I feel bad as a woman helping my son. And can I just say, ma'am, you are part of the problem. You are one of those women out here who raise ancient sons and then defend their fuckery. Does anybody on the panel disagree with that assessment?
Right. You don't seem like you that upset about it.
Right. And she said, look, you know, I just ain't trying to get in the middle of what's going on. That's his business.
But that's exactly what you're doing. You're in the middle of what's going on.
That part.
I
So they,
it.
what happened?
I think she's the head of it.
You know? That part. She's the impaler. Anyway. So So they talk about how hopeful they are that he's gonna stay out of jail this time. Damon conveniently calls because production probably told him it's your call time. Okay. And he admits that he still can't believe he getting out soon, but he ready. So that's when we see Gigi talking to her homegirl. And she's like, yeah, I'm ready to see my man, my man, my man. All right. And she plans on cooking for him. And so she was like, well, how you know nobody else is planning on cooking for him? Like one of his other kids, you know, his family or his kids' mothers. And Gigi said, I wish I would. Okay. And so Michelle said, well, you know, how do you plan to keep up with this man? You gonna, you know, put a tracker on him? Where do you go back? She was like, I feel like we don't need that if we trust each other for real. And I said, okay, girl, whatever you say. So Damon is back on the phone with, you know, old girl Benita, telling his stepfather that, you know, he wants to make sure that Benita has transportation for her to come pick him up. And I said, I wonder if this was because does she not drive? Clearly not. But
that's where I was confused because last season she was driving with remember she drove to go put the lock on the damn store.
Right. So I was like,
well, that car was on its last leg, and I think amputated. Okay,
y'all still want to know about this stuff. She don't seem concerned at all no more.
No more.
Oh, right.
All cool like this because remember last season they had like they couldn't stand each other.
Yes, and she was in her ass about where this man's stuff is. Well, girl, she got you locked out the storage. You had to go all the way up there to find out there was a second lock on the storage. Ain't nobody talking about that no more.
But none of this happened.
Right. It's almost, that's why I said this is a missed opportunity, love, at the lockup. If you need some help, I'm available. Okay. We can help you out over here. The panel can assist. Hey, Gloria, welcome back. So yeah, y'all. So basically, Damon said that, you know, he is trying not to go back to jail. He wants this to be the last time. All right. And production asked the stepfather, well, how do you feel about, you know, having to lie? He said, well, I don't really like the truth either. And he said, but once Damon get out, he gonna have to deal with that on his own. So Damon knows that the ladies eventually are going to find out about each other, but he feels confident that he'll get the poly relationship that he's looking for. So he ain't got no worries, okay? Ain't worried about nothing. And so then, hold on. Boom, boom, boom.
She looks really cute right here.
She did.
She's gorgeous. She is gorgeous.
Yes, even with the side toxic.
I ain't gonna lie. And this is no shade to nobody. She kind of threw me off when she was sitting outside smoking a cigarette, and I was just like,
"Oh, that wasn't a cigarette."
Oh, was it? Oh, you know what? I saw somebody else smoke. You know what? You're right. It was just a white boy.
No, I don't even think it was a white boy. I saw
it was white papers.
It was brown. She was smoking that out of a blunt.
It was given backwood. Yes.
Yeah, it was. Thank you. It was a backwood.
So wait, the other person that was smoking wasn't theirs white?
Who else?
I thought who else was smoking? I'm trying to remember who else was smoking because the only person I remember.
Oh, was that? What's her face's friend?
Oh, it might have been Michelle. You're right. Maybe that was her. The Gigi's homegirl. Because I think they did. I think they were smoking, or at least she was smoking.
Okay.
So basically,
okay, well, never mind. But I was just like, literally, I thought it was a cigarette, and I was just like, oh, and you look so cute right here.
I thought that was too. I'm like, she don't even look like she smoked. But when I seen what it was, I was like, okay, I'll give her that.
Yeah, right. So Benita, basically, she's excited, thinking about Damon's release the next day. She thinks that everything is going to work out this time. Meanwhile, Gigi's going shopping because she got to make her man this meal that he wants. And what he say, he want lamb chops. He want baked mac and cheese. He want shrimps. Okay. He want, what else did he want? He wanted something else. I was getting ready to say lettuce. What's that green?
And asparagus.
No, he changed it from asparagus. It was something else at the end. It was broccoli. He wanted broccoli this time. And I said, okay, girl, you gonna do all that? I don't know how you gonna do all that when you plan on getting it in. What happened?
Homemade biscuits.
Oh yeah, and we can't forget the homemade biscuits because I know I don't make homemade biscuits because I'm not a baker, but I can assure you they probably take a lot of time.
It would have came right out that damn pack that popped when you hit it.
Right, would have been Pillsbury or biscuit.
Look, right. It would have been the home style.
It would have been homemade. Right, period.
Oh, I can't. So basically, So basically, yeah, Damon calls Gigi, let him know, look, I'm supposed to be getting out. Make sure you there. And so Gigi leaves to go pick him up, and she's nervous because she never been with Damon on this type of time. She only really know him from doing his hair. So her mama called while she in the car asking, girl, why did you leave so late? You supposed to be excited to see this man. And of course, Damon's sitting outside on the curb with his bag of stuff waiting. And I said, I'm gonna need him to braid that hair up so quickly. I'm sorry.
What was some pants he had on?
I think they jail pants. Blue
jean jail pants.
I don't know. Maybe that's what he had on when he got locked up. I don't know. Right. Gloria said, little do she know, she auditioning for the new Polly show. He wanted toast. Oh, look. He wanted toast, 2 scrambled eggs, grits. Hey! Go ahead, Joseph. Let me find out you. Look, over there being a good virtual co-host. I like that. So basically he said, look, I'm worried about Gigi seeing these pictures of Bonita that I got in this bag. So I plan to keep this real close. And he did a terrible job within the first 15 minutes. Cause he at this point he's getting tired of waiting. He said, look, they're gonna get here soon. I'm getting ready to call somebody else. Okay. I'm gonna get somebody else to do it. So Gigi finally pull up, and of course they do the infamous jail run that we see everybody do when they get released. Okay.
It didn't bother you that she didn't close her door all the way?
In Baltimore, absolutely.
I was like,
in Baltimore, absolutely.
I was like, you got out the car to go run to
and look, and can I tell you,
your door all the way?
If it wasn't a whole camera crew, and I actually would have appreciated, because that would have been real Baltimore, if somebody would have jumped in that car and they would have caught it on camera, I would have hollered. Okay,
you know where you at.
I wonder would they have chased them.
So
I would hope not in Baltimore. Production better be like, look.
Go on.
We ain't getting involved. We ain't got nothing to do with this.
Look, they said they would have said that's all you. Exactly. They ain't got, okay. Because we ain't got it to do. Okay. They would. So she spots his bag. So once they do the jail run or whatever, Damon shares. He was locked up for 3 years for possession of a pow. He admits he was in these streets trying to get this money because he grew up on, what do you say, sugar water and mayonnaise sandwiches or something like
syrup sandwiches or something.
Oh, well, hey, syrup
sandwiches.
Look, okay. I ain't, I know my granddaddy used to eat mayonnaise sandwiches.
Basically,
what?
Huh?
Is that basically pancakes?
I guess. I mean, I guess that's like a low key. Not low key, but that's a French toast.
Pancakes.
That's French toast. That's true. That's French toast.
Yeah, that's like a poor man's French toast, real talk. So basically, she spots the bag. She's like, "Oh, you need that?" And he was like, "Oh yeah." And I said,
"See, annoyed me with this part. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about what's in here." Giving it away.
Exactly. This why you in jail right now. Still.
Right, exactly.
You switched on your damn self.
Right. And so basically he said, yeah, I gotta stay 10 steps ahead of Bonita and Gigi, but he planned to go back tomorrow to recreate this release for Bonita. And I said, again, I can do a lot of things and I can forgive a lot of but somebody that puts that much time and effort into lying to me, I can't forgive. I can't, because that's some weirdo shit to me. Like, if you just lie, okay, you just lie. But when you plot and plan and execute, yeah, look, Tay, you think about it. Hold on, what? You would forgive it.
That takes some care, actually. That takes some care if you're actually putting some thought and you really don't want to get caught. Otherwise, if you're just doing stupid stuff and not even thinking about it, to me, you really don't give a damn whether you get caught or not.
Right. Because if he's doing all of this, like he's recreating the moment, he keeping that jail bag tapered up high, had his outfit on, all that. Because most time they have been a burn, like we burning the outfit, all this. Right. He ain't gonna let her braid his hair. He better not let her braid his hair. So if she can have
we
recreate
got a whole meal to cook tonight.
Right.
She ain't doing that. She ain't doing no
right. If he let her braid his hair and all that type of stuff, and then she gonna be like, well, who the hell did your hair?
Mm-hmm.
And like, I think he's doing the right thing by doing this.
And I just wanted to point something out, and I'm not coming at the girls' weight, but I did tell Nels, I said, for some reason, I felt like last season she was a lot smaller. And then I said, and as we watched the last episode, I said, well, maybe she got bigger. Because what Cat Williams say? Stretch marks, either you got big and then you got small, or you were small and then you got big. Either way, when she ran and jumped on him, and I said, something happened. And
did you see that zoomed in on her damn stretch marks?
They like zoomed in.
What's that girl? What's the crazy one from the other season? Her and Troy, Zariah and Troy.
Oh, Zaria. Oh, you know they trying to do a poly situation.
Oh my God!
With Zaria,
another man?
No, that's what's so crazy. They had a flyer out. I saw it the other day. It came across my feed. They had a flyer out and they were auditioning because they're trying to get another show, like a spinoff.
I was about to say they probably just trying to get another show because
but I said Zaria is crazy as batch crazy. I can't ever see her being open to a poly relationship.
Right. On top of that, Zaria ain't nobody that anybody would want to
exactly
lay next to or wake up next to. So I can't even see nobody even applying.
Look, I'm about to say something real mean, but
when they arrested her in Florida, her body cam, they did her dirty. They did her dirty.
Look, I would be
pulling her pants down in front of the cops, trying to show some fake pretend bruises, and they just like zooming all in on the stretch marks. Like when she had her whole stomach out, pants hanging down still, ain't pull them all the way back up, and they just, it was all. I said, y'all dirty as fuck.
Oh, and let me just give a shout out to the person that birthed me. Happy birthday, mama. Okay, it is my mother's birthday. Shout out to her.
Happy birthday.
Even though she don't watch, I have to cut this clip out because she don't watch Love After Lockup. She don't watch this foolishness. Which is surprising to me, but that's a whole nother story for another day. All right. Let's go into Nels' favorites.
I don't know where you got that from. So she's referring to Rich and Felicia, in case y'all didn't know, because they are definitely not my favorite.
She loved her some Rich. She said that man looked like Wiz Khalifa, Ludacris, and Morris Chestnut all put together.
Ma'am, I need you to stop getting up here lying to these folks.
You going too far with Morris,
right?
Well, no, because I know that's her boo thing. She loved her some Morris.
Now I'm gonna get physical.
Let's blame you.
Blame you said that's a damn lie. Thank you, Joseph. I'll let her know.
All right. So we see, kind of where we left off. The family's there, Rich is there. And like we said, we thought it was super dope that, he kind of let the family get their time and, love on her. And he stayed back. He said he actually enjoyed watching it. He said he'd been with her for 6 years, but the family, of course, has been waiting longer. So he's letting them enjoy the moment. And I was confused because I was like, is this the same girl he was talking to? Because she looked thick.
Okay, so it wasn't just me. I didn't want to say it. I said she looked bigger too. But you know what? I blame it on that jail food.
I know the jail food does it. But even when we saw her while she was in jail, we didn't see her body, but
I think that's because even her face does look thicker than when we saw her in the jail video.
Exactly.
But I think because we only saw her face and we didn't get to see the rest of her body, maybe she really was that thick.
Yeah,
I know for me, the first when I started getting, what'd you say?
I also didn't remember that she was from New Orleans, but she definitely gives New Orleans. I love it.
Oh, yeah, we love some New Orleans.
Yeah, like she didn't sound like it before at all.
And now I'm like, where this accent came from? Because it's super thick.
Yeah, look, that's the ones you need to be scared of. The ones that can turn it on and off.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy. Because I think even if I didn't remember that she was from New Orleans, if I heard her accent, I'd have definitely, oh, okay, she's from New Orleans. No, but I hear it now. So basically, yeah. So she said that, her parents are there, but they couldn't come visit her while she was locked up because they had warrants. So they could only see her virtually. Are the warrants taken care of? Because we on camera.
That part.
And they know where to find you.
It wasn't the daddy smoking in the car. That's maybe what you was talking about. The daddy was smoking in the car, which was crazy because they literally showed it after she said both my parents have warrants.
Well, the parents seem to still be mad that, she was given 10 years for a first offense. They think that's
hold on.
Crazy.
Okay. That bothered my soul. Let's talk. We got to touch on that. When they said that, I said, I don't know why. No, I have not watched the movie, any of them, but I have seen enough videos and clips. It gave me the Mackenzie girl.
I knew you was going to say that.
From The Crash. Mm-hmm. Because they clearly enabled the fact that they're like, oh, poor her. And it's like, nah, but that bitch was out here committing crimes. Like, she endangered people. She had somebody set up. And yet you're like, she was wronged and they locked her for 10 years. I said, oh, y'all are part of the problem. That's what it is.
But they're also criminals. So,
I was about to say they're criminal, and they also feel like they know
she got that much time her first time around. I hope that helps her.
Right. Hopefully she don't go back.
Hear how they was talking about her with Rich when they pulled up. You got yourself a good one. She's a good girl. Y'all not picking her up from boarding school.
That part.
I'm like, who y'all talking about? Felicia Fee? Like, no, ma'am, and sir.
But then this girl, after they said that, she said that she's been getting in trouble since she was a baby.
That's why I say it's so random. They go over here. Yeah, she's the best. She's the greatest kid ever. She was so good, and she's like, "Nah, I've been terrorizing.
Yeah, I've been doing this. I always had right. She said she's always been like a hot pepper or something like that.
Then
at 17,
bizarre. So that again, she probably was a good girl compared to what the hell they had been into.
Well, so then at 17, she said she got tried as an adult, but she knew that if she would have taken the trial, she got a lot more time. So she said, I'm gonna just do my 10 years and I'm gonna be out. So
guaranteed place to stay and all that stuff.
Ain't got no bill. What she said? She said she ain't never had a job, ain't never wrote a check, ain't never had no bills. I guess not. So after all the hugging on her family, she came and gave her boo some love. And he's just enamored. He just thinks she is just fine shit. Okay.
Can I say that I did like that he stood back, like, because again, I think I said this last episode. I hate seeing people come when they haven't seen their families in years and they try to jump in front of them like, oh no, I've been the one supporting this person. However, he seemed a little underwhelmed to me. Like, for you to wait, y'all been talking for 6 years, and once she finally did get to him, I mean, he hugged on her, but maybe that's just me. But it seems, huh?
He was crying.
Oh, see, I didn't see no tears. I didn't
see him crying either.
Yeah.
He was crying, and when he hugged her, he was trying to hide his face to hide that he was crying.
Oh, okay. Hey, Vacay.
Eyes.
Joseph said to the parents, the crime that Felicia did was lightweight compared to what they did. Them parents probably dumped some bodies in ditches back in their day. Damn, Joseph.
Okay, Joseph.
Look at him. And then they had the nerve to be talking about on the season before when she was talking about her parents. She acted like they was just this Sicilian family that was, high into family and, real, just church going Catholics and stuff. Like, this her family?
Why he say the game is on halftime, so he's stopping by to show some love.
And I appreciate it.
The game is on halftime. Look, my man said that's why he upstairs.
Oh, look, who winning right now? Because I looked away from
who winning. The Knicks is up by 5.
Go Knicks. All right, my bad. Go ahead.
He done came, put the baby down. He said, "Geez."
She down there like, go Knicks.
But yeah, so they decided that they was gonna go to an Italian restaurant to go hang out. So she said she's gonna ride with her family and then afterwards she's gonna ride with him to New Orleans. So, she's giving the history on her family. She said her mom was a single mom, taking care of her siblings because her dad got arrested when she was 11. But then when she was 12, her mom got arrested for drugs, and then she became a ward of the state, was in foster care until she was 17. Then her dad came home, and 8 months later, she was sentenced to 10 years. How do you know? You don't even really know these people for real.
Exactly.
So can I tell you, and this is so random, this is so off topic, but since we're talking about Love After Lockup, look what just popped up on my feed. And for those that don't know, that's Velvet from the Carbonation, the Nature Boy documentary. And apparently,
how was that?
She was locked up June 7th. Today is 8th.
Yesterday.
Charges of beating somebody's ass and criminal mischief. Damn. I feel bad. I mean, a lot of people say she had a lot more responsibility in that situation, but it's just crazy. But since we talking about being locked up, I just thought I'd throw that in there.
So, so then we see Aunt Tiffany, she's feeling guilty because she feels like she should have been there to, take her in, and she wouldn't have been in prison if, she was, and she feels like, she tried, but
was in prison as well.
You said what?
Her daughter was in prison as well, so it's given that she would have been there as well too.
I thought that same thing, Tay. I said that's real weird that you thought you could have saved her, but you couldn't save your own child, and that's why I love. And you could tell, and this is how you know there's something wrong with that dynamic, because you notice the first thing, and I don't remember the cousin's name. She looked over and she said, "You almost love her more than you love me." I said. Mm-hmm.
Well, at dinner, they had some questions for Rich, okay? And they want to know what's the future going to look like. He didn't give much of nothing, okay? This man said good things. I have plans, but we're going to figure it out.
That would have never worked with Nels. If I would have sat a man down in front of her and that was his response, she would have been like, "Oh no, he ain't the one, Bookie. He playing with you.
He was just giving beautiful gowns. Like, what?
Not beautiful gowns.
Like, Rich, what the hell is wrong with you? Rich just excited to see
even if I was Felicia, I'd have looked at him like, is that it? I would like to know the plan. What is the plan? What's the plans?
Rich probably looking at that family like the plan is for me to leave this mofo alive. Okay? With my life and my wallet, and I think Rich is too busy trying to make sure one of them don't rob him or pickpocket him.
Because they all like, oh, he look like he got money.
He's real nice. Okay.
So then Dad, he asked how long they've been talking. He was like, it's been a while, because he was married. He said he was married at first and then he got divorced, and they've been talking ever since he got divorced. And apparently this is even his homeboy DJ is even confused because this is news to him.
Ain't he been married like 4 or 3 times?
You said what?
Hasn't he been married like 4 or 3 times?
You have a great memory, Tay, because I thought that same thing too. I remember for the last season or last time, he said that he was married at least once or twice.
But I think it was 3 times.
It might be 3, but I was under the impression that he was divorced.
Let me ask you this, because Felicia, she got an attitude. She went to the bathroom, talking to her cousin about it, whatever. Is it that Felicia didn't know this?
Yeah, it sounds like she didn't know that he was ever married. And because, I mean, you guys think about it.
She was confused. She was like, or did he not get a divorce? Or like, I didn't know if him being married was the question or if him not getting a divorce was the question.
I thought he had a divorce.
But she said something like, she was like, did he not get a divorce? She was confused as to why DJ didn't know. Because he was like, DJ was like, oh, that's news to me. And she was like, well, did he or did he not get a divorce? So I wasn't sure if it was that she knew. Huh?
She should have been asking that during them 6 years.
That part. That's why I was like, how do we talk 6 years and I didn't know? So that I can understand why she might feel away. But to tell a closed mouth don't get fed. If you didn't ask, then why would I tell?
Mm-hmm. But, she said, you know what? I'm going to let my family keep on questioning his ass. And whatever comes out that I don't know, then I'm going to ask him about it because I don't want to bring up all this stuff in front of my family and, have them looking at him crazy. So then back at the table, her mom gave her a phone so she can keep in touch with everybody. Rich said he didn't bring her anything for his release because his presence is the present.
I said, oh, this nigga think he the prize.
With his funny looking ass, but he had a gift bag in his hand at the release.
That's what I thought too.
But we don't know what was in there. I saw the bag, but we don't know what was in there.
Why would he just have a gift bag out there and the thing?
We didn't see him give it to her.
Well, you know what? Maybe it could have been her clothes, but I thought when we saw her get out the car to the restaurant, she had a duffel bag with her. So I assumed that's what she was changing into. That's what it was for. Because I was like, why is she bringing that big ass bag into the restaurant to eat?
And did she just change her shirt?
Yeah, she did. I guess she just changed her shirt and her bottoms. I don't know.
Well, the top was real sweaty. She had sweat marks all under her arm. She needed to change the top.
But can we just say, and y'all know this bothered the hell out of me. Y'all know how I feel about treating wine properly. Okay.
I literally have in my notes. I said this girl ordered a red wine and drank it out of a straw. I know Treese lost her damn mind.
That's why I got the snapshot. I won't even drink out of a red Solo cup, okay? And here you are drinking red wine out of a straw. Well, as long as it's not wine.
Listen, boo.
As long as it's not wine. When you start drinking wine out of a red Solo cup.
Girl, I drink champagne out of a Solo cup.
And I judge her. I judge her every time.
I don't want to do no dishes.
I judge her every second. But this was downright distasteful. And then her be like, I done seen too many things. Yes, you might have had to drink
that much shit the way you drinking that wine out that straw at the restaurant. And I didn't even think the restaurant sold. They got, look at the bottled water.
Right.
They got wine.
Child.
She got that wine out that duffel bag.
I believe that. Well, no, because you remember Rich had a glass of white wine, so they maybe did have wine.
Not him up there buying wine and he didn't bring her a damn thing and talking about some shit going to the room with him tonight.
Oh, let's not get it twisted. Nobody said that he was paying for this meal. We know this is production that pays for this.
Oh.
She said, oh.
So she said she was feeling some type of way that he didn't bring her nothing. I would have been feeling some type of way also.
Oh. Well, remember, he won't send her no money in jail either. That's why she had all these other sugar daddies.
And that's another reason why you should have definitely brought me something.
Or another one to come up there and meet you when you got out. What made you fall in love with him?
That part. I think because I do think
sugars.
I think in her mind, he's probably the most stable, like, of the dudes that she might have been talking to or dealing with, because he got this job. Because I do know he's supposed to make pretty good money.
See, that's because she dumb. She went to jail when she was 17. She don't know no better. Just because he got it,
he want her so.
And he ain't willing to give it, but it does nothing for you.
Well, there's
Absolutely not. Well, she asked him if he had any questions for the family. He said no, which made it, I don't know, super awkward. It was given. He was acting like he really didn't want to be there, and the family really feels like, he's phony, and she felt like he might be getting cold feet. And said he need to speak up and say something if that's the case.
What? Who's phony? Who's fake? That's the type of people I hate. Hey! Okay. All right. Well, this is all I got for you, Tay, on your, because I didn't want to see them in nobody's bedroom. This is the only screenshot I got for you. I'm sorry. Make it enough. Make it enough.
Make it enough.
Dude. Is he cute, y'all?
He is kind of cute, but you know what? He's giving a little Benzino tease. He's missing a neck, like he's missing part of his neck.
Yeah, that's why I said he looked like maybe he would he giving like he could be a little person at the top.
He said Rich looked like Petey Pablo. Do you think so?
North Carolina. Okay.
Y'all Yeah, for real. I don't know. I don't see that one.
Yes, I can see Petey because we're just a mess.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, they didn't do much. She's going to pick him up from the halfway house. Why is she meeting him down the street? And why did she get out that car to Kaylee? Who did this body of yours? It's all right.
And it's so bad. It is so bad. It is. Oh, and I hate it when they kept on showing the tattoo. I said, now they know they damn wrong. They dead wrong.
I think she on OnlyFans or something because she do not mind pulling out that damn ass. And girl, it's not giving what you think. The property, please. Thank you for letting us know who it belonged to because don't nobody else want it. Ain't nobody else offering up. You can't put that offer up. We're done. So he comes, she get out to give him a hug. I thought she was about to let him drive, but she didn't. He went and got in and stuff, and then he go, like he running away or something.
Right.
Ankle monitor started going off. I thought the police was behind them. I didn't know the ankle monitor actually make that noise. I thought it like shock you or something.
Like a dog collar, like a shock collar.
I ain't mad at it, Tay. I understand. I understand. When you ain't never been in nobody's jail, you ain't never had no ankle bracelet.
She thought it was like a shock collar.
Yeah, I thought it like shock them when they get too far away.
Oh my goodness.
That's why I thought they put it off. Not because it made sirens. Because I'm thinking like, what the hell is going on? What she didn't made it? She just pulled off. So they get into the house, and she's like, he had noticed that new car of hers. He don't give a damn about that car. He trying to get to that mama to get that $14,000 that he got locked up. I would feel bad for him, but I don't because Kaylee. And how many kids she got? 6 or 5?
No, I think she got 5 with 4 different baby daddies is what she said last time, I think.
He ain't got no kids.
I don't think he does, no.
He kind of remind me of like one of the Lawrence boys.
Oh, like the one Chili dating Matthew Lawrence, and I can see that. I can see that.
He's so cute to me, and I'm like, are y'all sure this is her and she not the mother? Because hell, like she even when they showed her in high school, she looked like she was in like. What was that, middle school or something? She like she was in college.
You say.
I'm like, this is supposed to be a younger picture of her. Mm-hmm. This girl looks extremely old and weird. She looks weird to me. And always trying to show this damn body. And he act like he don't mind as fine as he is.
Well, he just came home, girl.
Right.
He's thinking anything right about now.
Right.
But you would think that he would have had a roster while he was in prison.
I mean,
if he was smart, we don't know what he would have had a roster.
We don't know what he had.
He cute. Okay. I'm just shocked at how fine he is. And she
let me find out Tay got a little inmate crush. Okay.
Well, he ain't an inmate no more.
Right.
Well, he in that halfway house, and it's still giving half. He cute. He one of the cute ones that's been on here. He's really cute.
Yeah, he is. But I still can't get over the loss of neck, and he's still missing a part of his neck.
I think because of those tattoos, maybe. No, they don't make it no better.
No, I think when you do a lot of like especially upper body work, because I think that same thing when once Benzino got those muscles. Then it was like his head shrank and he lost part of his neck. And if you notice,
you don't think it was always like that?
Yeah, I don't think Benzino ever had a neck.
Imagine we over here debating Benzino's neck.
If he had to get a neck brace, they would just put a band-aid around that motherfucker. Go ahead on, get up out of here. You're healed. Go. No neck brace around it.
Y'all ain't SHI. I can't.
Yes, he got a head like a bulldog, though. I don't know.
I cannot.
They get to that house, And they look around and stuff, but he trying to get up in the room. She trying to show him pictures and shit. He like, I done seen them little bastards before. Let's get on in this room. He tell them to get out, and that was it. But she's still saying that she's hiding that she done messed up his credit, as she should.
Not as she should.
When I tell you, he
look where all my scamming ass niggas at.
Spending that money fast.
The only thing he had left is the expiration point, the expiration date on that mode. No, I would have spent it all. You asking me for money, but when she found out that he got that 14K,
look, Tay said, spin that shit. Spin it.
If he letting you go ahead, yes, it's all on me. Shoot.
She said, throw it in the bag.
Right. She said she got expensive taste. So
that is hilarious. All right, y'all. You done with them, Tay?
I'm done. They ain't have nothing.
I agree. They ain't have much of nothing.
They're about to get it in for the first time since high school.
Right. I can't wait to see, because I said, oh, you like your mama. You like to throw drinks. I said, I can't wait to see her throw that drink in his face.
Yeah.
I'm mad that they do that on Love After Lockup. They show us stuff that's not in the actual episode. I'm like, why do that? Why? What's the point? I guess to keep you watching. But anyway, so let's move on to this Kirsten and Brady. I was so disappointed to get them. Now, this girl is absolutely delusional. She tells her kids that Brady is coming home soon, so she got to drive up there to get him. She thinks that, Brady can lead a family, and then they flash back to his kid's mother talking about how he ain't spoken to his own daughters. And I said, well, good job, Love After Lockup. Y'all knew what y'all was doing. So Kirsten's mama comes over, and they talking about how, apparently her mom was a single mom because her dad ended up being a rug addict and is currently in prison. I think she said in Colorado. So she believes that Brady and her dad are polar opposites, though, even though, he likes the math, but take out the E. I mean, take out the A and replace it with an E. Okay. So, okay. And so her mother brings up how much money she's about to spend going to pick him up. And she said, yeah, I know it's probably going to cost me about $1,000. And that's all I have in my savings. And her mom was like, but you got kids to take care of. And she said, and if it's not enough, I'll just sleep in my car. So, okay.
But Brady?
Well, no, because Brady got somewhere to be. So Brady don't have a place to sleep. It's her dumb ass that's going to be sleeping in the car. All right. So she's praying that when Brady comes home, he'll quickly find a job and be able to help out. And she explains that when he's released, he has to go to this halfway house in Wichita, Kansas, for those that don't know. Okay. So she knows that she doesn't have, the answers that her mother would like to all of her concerns. And she said, I just hope that you don't judge him before meeting him and ask, do you really think I would bring a man around my kids if he wasn't a good person? Yes.
He's in jail.
Look, her mom said, well, I wouldn't have thought that you would have married a man in jail.
The mom was like, how do you expect me to answer this? Like,
she was like, do you really want me to embarrass you on camera?
Right. The mom was like, is that really a question?
Right. So she tells her mom that Brady wants her to live a soft life. Okay. And wants to be able to take care of her and the kids. And right now, she's currently working 2 jobs. One as an in-home health aide and the other as a bartender. And she mentions in confessional that she wants a baby with Brady. And I said, oh, but you're stupid.
You real stupid. Yeah, I said, I know you.
Right. Because she got 2 already, right?
Yes. And he got 2.
So Brady, they do their little time with Brady. Brady said he'd like to have a real wedding after his release, even though he ain't got nowhere to pay for it. I said what I said. Kirsten's ex shows up to pick up the kids. So, she can go pick up Brady. And she says that she's bringing his ring that matches hers because it's the most important thing for him to have when he gets out. And I said, I refuse to believe that unless he plans to pawn it.
Some of that math stuff.
Right. I think he planned to pawn it. And right. So she plans to drive 8 hours to pick him up and then she got so she has to drive 8 hours to pick him up from prison, then drive another 8 to drop him off in Wichita. Then she has a 6 or 7 hour drive back home, which she believes, is worth it. Okay. So she shares it, but she's a little tight on time because he got 9 hours to get from the halfway house get from jail to the halfway house. But she want to make sure they got enough time for sexy time. Okay.
What if it's traffic?
I've seen it. We've seen this before where they stupid. You remember, what was it? The gay couple, Michael, and I can't remember the other. And Michael never went back to the halfway house.
Yeah.
Michael and Joey. So she, after driving for 7 hours, she plans on getting to the hotel, decorating the room, and said, girl, I am on no type of birth control, and I absolutely could get pregnant, and I wouldn't mind it. And I said, this is that be pissing me off about this show. Okay. So he lets her know that, look, he calls her. He said, look, bad news. I hope you're not mad, but I got to report to this halfway house by 4 p.m. instead of 6:30. And she more upset that she can't get no nookie, because that's what she doing it for. She did it all for the nookie. So you can take this cookie. Okay. What'd you say?
I would have been upset about that as well. Like, well, you sitting on your lap. Can you drive with me on your lap? Something is going on.
Tay said, I want this dick.
I was back and forth, gas. Hell no. You gotta tell them you
and I ain't got the money to do it.
Right. Yeah. I'm not gonna even pick you up because you're gonna be right back there fooling with me.
And that's what she said. She said, well, shit, should I have let this been a bus ride?
Right.
Okay. So now she upset and feels like, this was a waste of time. And she said, if I don't get to see my husband, she's gonna hit the fan. Y'all gonna see a crazy motherfucker. And I said, girl, we already think. Right. We already think that about you. Nels, going to your next favorite.
So it's Carrington and Zay. We pick up basically at Zay's house. What do you say?
That part, Joseph.
Mm-hmm. Over at Zay's house. What? No, Zay's sister's house. I'm sorry. Basically, we see McKenna. Okay. And now
McKenna said, I'm that girl.
She is not what I was expecting.
That's why I got this screenshot.
Look at Tay's face.
When I see McKenna to just throw my TV out the window and just I can't do it. I was shocked. I was shocked. That's not what I was expecting. And then she looked like she got something going on with her mouth, like she might have been on some math. Exactly. Something is not right here with this lady. This is a mess. Look at them shoes.
I was just getting ready to say that, Tay. I said, look at her shoes.
Why she say something's not right with her? Look at her shoes.
Literally, as she said it, I looked down at this girl's feet, and I was about to say, "Look at her shoes." Before saying
the bottom of that couch, the whole leather is tore off. You have to. We done. This picture.
Oh my goodness!
Look at them. They are so in love with this girl.
Yes,
right. I think that's what's disappointing is to be like, this is who y'all was going up for.
Well,
that's exactly who she
McKenna.
Go ahead, Joseph. She reminded me of Nola from Hustle and Flow. I'm in charge.
I can see that.
I'm in charge.
I can see that.
I can't with y'all on this Monday night. I can't.
But she says she's his lover for life. So the sisters really like her because apparently she knew him before he was locked up, and they said that that they was really tight. They had a really tight relationship.
That was a
His
good
sister said she wouldn't choose no woman for him, but if she had to choose one, it would be McKenna because she's shown loyalty over and over and over again.
This shit is giving some type of incest. This is not right. Something is wrong with Zay. Something is wrong with these sisters, and something is definitely wrong with McKinney when you get to this part up her Karen.
But you know what's so wild is when the other sister, not the main one, Carly, that was talking, but the other one, she said, I don't really like nobody, but it's gonna be somebody. I guess I'll deal with McKenna. And at that, to your point, something ain't right there. You could be protective over your siblings. You could, but that's just weird when you start acting like that, where you just don't want to accept anybody. I mean, she's accepting her, but like she said, if it has to be anybody, but I really don't want my brother with nobody. I said, oh, that's weird.
I will still pick nobody because this is McKenna. It is nobody for Zay. Like, no, Zay, you find you somebody in jail and wait till they get out.
But you know what though? We don't even know if he's talking to her while he's in jail.
She don't seem like it. It don't seem.
So this girl is acting like Carrington is the one getting all the jail talk. She's gonna be wifey, and Carrington's gonna be disappointed when they both show up at the jail. But y'all ain't even talking.
No. But she got his name tatted, so he know it's real.
He got the name.
It was a silence for me. Y'all silence for me.
No, he's got Carrington's name tatted.
That's what he say. We ain't seen it.
Have y'all seen that lady on Instagram that be singing?
Who?
The kind of weird lady.
I don't think so.
This is Carrington. I'm about to look on here and I'm gonna put it in your inbox, Trees.
Oh, snap.
Well, so then we get over to Carrington and she hops on FaceTime with her friend London. And London ain't bad looking. I'm confused as to why she's taking Zay serious.
I don't know.
Man is home and got a job. To me, he looked better than Zay.
Oh, London's sexy. London's sexy as hell. I don't know what she's doing. I think I said this last week. I think after having her heart broken, now she wants to always be the one to be the heartbreaker. She wants to make sure she's in the position to break hearts and not the other way around.
Yeah. Well, she said that they've been talking for like 2 years, but they still haven't met in person because she met him on a dating app. She said every time they plan something, it just don't work out. But this man knows all about Zay. She was literally talking to him about Zay. So she on the phone telling him that, their sisters really don't like her and they're being super weird. He said, you're so hard not to love. If they don't love you, it's something wrong with their life. So she knows, even though, they're just friends, her man would not like her talking to this dude. And she said her man would definitely not be talking to nobody else. That's why I want to know if this dude is actually talking to McKenna or not. Because we saw McKenna show up after the conversation was over. So I want to know if they're talking. But, she said that she needs to feel loved and appreciated. And she can't do that if her partner ain't around.
So I'm sorry.
So this man is on the phone talking about, basically he don't want to be friends. Okay. He said that he wants her to himself, told her that's his baby, always been, and says they might come home to nothing messing with him.
So what's weird to me? You just made me think about something. I didn't like the fact that the ex had because one, you're an ex, but the amount of I didn't like the amount of smoke that she had for Carrington talking about. Well, if it's up to me, I would say F her. Girl, she doesn't even know about you. Mm-hmm. She's not concerned about you. And clearly he has someone else, but yet you out here talking about some F her. I think you might want to switch your F's that you have to give and direct them towards the right person. That's just
Zay ain't thinking about her either.
Right. It don't seem like it. It don't seem like it at all.
But that's why I'm confused how, because it seems like he's not talking to her, but it's like, are you really that delusional? Because how do you have all this energy for somebody who's not giving you any energy? Like, if he's not talking to her, how is it that you feel that you're wifey, that you feel if y'all show up at the same time, he's leaving with you and not with her?
I think because
he's not giving her no energy.
It doesn't even, but does it? Was he with her?
Well, no. Remember, she said she put money on his books, so she does talk to him. She did say she put money on his books, so it doesn't seem like they talk often. But he calls her when he needs something.
You don't need to talk to somebody to put money on their books.
Well, it sounds like he called her when he needs something, but it don't seem serious.
It seemed like also that she just put that money on them books too.
Ooh, okay.
So you think she's delusional?
As well.
All I've got to say is if my good girl, and Carrington, you're a little special. However, you're a beautiful girl. And if you let this man and you lose out on, what's his name? Again, London on the track. If you miss out on London because you too busy obsessed with this man in jail and he play you for, what's the crackhead girl looking name?
McKenna.
Yeah.
Not crack, Trace, math.
Math, okay. The math girl, then yeah, girl. And crack. Crack is whack.
Everything that they ever put out.
Right. Thank you. I thank you, Joseph, for saying it. I don't usually judge people on their looks, but Carrington looks way better than McKenna. And she got all her teeth. That part. That girl
had teeth.
McKenna in the bushes.
Do I need to go back to the screenshot of McKenna? That's why she's smiling. That's why she's smiling like that with her lips rolled up.
She don't look right. It just look like.
And I think her tongue might cover up the teeth and like they cover them like an awning or something. I think
like an awning.
Yeah, she has teeth. It looks like she had teeth. God. Too much tongue.
I can't.
Something's not right with this young lady.
I can't with y'all.
Oh, shoes.
Oh God. All right, y'all. That was I had a great time tonight. Okay. I laughed my ass off literally. All right. Tay, what you got going on this week on your channel, boo?
Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Yeah, did you do I thought I popped in, but I heard you touch on it. Was that like just a gloss over? Because I was waiting for you to go get more in detail.
Oh yeah. When on Saturday I do like a little pre-show thing where I talk about like the little clips that they might release.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just getting back on YouTube for
yeah.
And then we go to Patreon and watch the show live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I did a recap today. So y'all, if y'all haven't caught that, hey Lucky, if y'all haven't caught the recap, I did other reunion part 1. Go catch that. And then I still have to do my Love After Lockup on TikTok. They love me on TikTok with the Love After Lockup.
Oh, good. I didn't even know. Look, I gotta go find you if I'm not already following you. I didn't know you was over there.
Find me over there on TikTok. They be so like, where the hell you been? Because I'm like, I'm gonna do this season. I'll do a couple episodes, and I'll be getting like 80,000 views and stuff on those.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. That's what's like one of my friends was like, girl, if you don't get your ass on TikTok, but popped off. So
look, I be feeling the same way.
It's a lot going through all these different platforms and stuff like that, but I'm gonna go on TikTok and do it because I think this season after Love After Lockup is gonna be good. I think this is about to be off the chain with Brady them, and I think Carrington I'm playing around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they playing in our face.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. But I want to see Rich. Did y'all see when he snatched Felicia?
Mm-hmm. And then the cousin stepped in and was like, "Don't touch her." Yeah, I saw.
Yes.
Well, and I thought that was because she was asking him, not saying it's warranted, but she was asking him questions about whether he was divorced or not, and he was like, "But I'm not talking to you about that right now. This is not the time," or something like that.
Yes, you are.
The time would have been when I was locked up. So yeah, we definitely need to talk about it right now.
That part.
Why you don't want to talk about it right now?
Right. Look, we be in the middle of Bourbon Street arguing. Okay, what did you say? You want to argue? Okay. But yeah, y'all. So make sure y'all have your notification bells on. Stay tuned. Of course, y'all stay tuned for my Beyond the Gates. I gotta drop my well overdue and late episodes. Oh no, the Knicks aren't. I mean, we only 4 points down, but anyway. Also with Real Housewives of Atlanta, y'all know the Real Housewives of Rhode Island because that's been popping for us. And Atlanta has been doing really well. The girls are liking us. I don't know if this is because a lot of people like my K Michelle voice, and you know how she, I said okay. So yeah, so y'all be on the lookout for that. And of course, like I said, my Beyond the Gates, Nell's got her Shy recap coming up this weekend. And then y'all stay tuned because Raising Canaan is coming back this week. So I gotta figure out our schedule so we can accommodate both on Sunday. Yeah, the Raising Canaan is coming back, and I'm ready because
Is this the season?
This is the final season.
Oh, is the Shy good this season so far?
Yeah, it's just confusing because it's supposed to be the series finale, so it's like they're introducing new people and like I don't know. It makes it feel like they're trying to do a spinoff, but according to somebody close to Lena, there will be no spinoff. So
oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, it's good. It's starting off good. I think according to everybody, last 3 episodes have been a solid 9.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just be wondering. I just be in the bushes listening, like, okay.
In the bushes.
I do, because once I quit after like season 3, like once the girl came back home from being kidnapped, I stopped watching.
Oh, Keisha.
Yeah. Once she started sleeping with Emmett, I thought that was weird. But anyway,
sleeping with Emmett.
I know, but I didn't like it after because I like Tiff. I like Tiff. I do. I like Tiff.
It was a mess.
No.
I like her too, but Tiff is a mess.
No. Tiff.
And I guess that's why, because I stopped it where I still liked her, so I haven't went any further. I haven't went any further, so I'm gonna stay at liking Tiff.
That's all I talk about in my review is how much I can't stand Reg and how much I can't stand Tiff.
Well, I don't like Reg either, so we agree on something. But yeah, y'all make sure if you have not already that y'all go ahead and hit that like button.
Make sure you comment.
Make sure that you guys are subscribed to both channels, please.
And you hit the notification bell.
And also make sure you're following us on all the platforms, the TikTok, as Tay said, the Twitter, the Facebook, the IG, the Blue Sky, Snapchat, all of the things that you can find us on. Make sure you're following and supporting, and we love y'all. Look, Rich is a hot mess. I feel you, G-Wiz. Welcome. And yeah, y'all, and we'll catch you next week for another round of foolishness that is the Love After Lockup. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mm-mm.